My life is sad. Not sad. It's honestly quite liberating.
It's
I'm sure
different.
people are jealous.
Yeah.
Not liberating. It's not liberating. I'm not going there with it. It's quite lackadaisical, I guess.
Yeah, I think there is a word for it.
My highest concern every day is like, oh, the people laugh at my new joke
No,
that I took 20 seconds to write.
and think that it's the best thing.
Yeah, that I put no effort into.
And then I go, why the fuck? Why am I even here?
This is stupid. Am I a loser?
Yeah.
Okay. The right mics.
Go.
Sunglasses.
I checked.
Where's your sunglasses?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
I didn't like, I think I remember, I didn't like wearing them. It just makes everything dark.
Yeah, those are sunglasses.
Dude, they make everything dark and I don't like it.
Yeah, well, have you never had like? Do you wear sunglasses? Like I figured Alaska.
I'm not a big sunglass guy, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they make everything darker. And I don't like how it feels on my nose. And also my nose will start to sweat and I'll get
True.
shit in my fucking
You'll get
creases.
shit in your creases.
I'll get shit all over my creases.
No.
And then I rub it all around.
That's like a
and it
black
gets
guy's
in my
worst nightmare.
eyes. Smear in your
Shit in his crease.
shit in his
Like
crease.
first shitty part of the day, he creases his shoes,
Yeah.
and then second part, he gets shit on the creases.
That's on the top of the shoe.
Yeah, that's like the part that everybody sees.
Somebody knows who he tripped and fell. Missed it. Episode 39. Welcome. Sleep on a forklift.
We're back. We're riffing about shitty creases.
Shitty creases. and
you shitty
sunglasses.
creases.
Oh.
You hear that? Asian accent. Let's
Right
done.
away. We're quick. 115. You didn't think it could get offensive right away? You're wrong. You're. All right. We're calming those down.
Yeah, but just censor.
Remember at the No, I think I'm gonna leave those ones in this time.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like is I'm getting a bunch. I watched somebody else's shitty podcast last night. I think ours is better.
Dude, our shitty podcast is bad shitty.
Our shitty podcast.
We got the best shitty podcast out there.
Yeah, theirs had 17 views. I can't even remember what it was. And then I slid fast.
Then you're like, they don't have the foot guys.
They don't
Shut up, foot guys.
Yeah. But they have no energy like this. We're active. We're activated.
Ooh, we're at it.
We don't lull.
They said we couldn't do it. I had to throw it out.
39.
They couldn't.
They're back on the We Can't Do It episode.
40 will be able to do it though. Everyone will think we can do 40.
A multiple of 13, bad luck, bad omen.
I hate odd numbers. But
It's
you've
not
been
fun.
watching a lot of shitty podcasts?
No, just the one.
Oh, just
that was
Asian.
feeling bad that ours got 150 views and then this one had 17. And I was like,
No, we're at 200 for the last one.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I check it
I
every
checked
day.
It was 150.
Yeah, on the
Big old
admin page it updates the admin page. Listen, guys.
a little insight.
What you need to do is study.
Study the analytics.
Yeah. I go, holy shit. Most people tuned out within the first 30 seconds.
Oh, man.
Studied. I
You know
studied.
what we need to add? Blue Label Johnny Walker. Duty
What the
free.
fuck's that guy's name? Luke Belmar?
Luke Belmar.
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
Shout out Luke Belmar. You're a fucking retard.
You're an alpha, dude.
That guy's a fucking idiot.
Oh, he's so dumb.
That's like what I'm afraid I'll become if I don't check myself back into reality every now and again, is one of those fucking
No,
idiots.
you have to be making money, though. He
Yeah.
makes $5 million a day.
All it takes, I got the people's opinion on my board, on my side right now. When I kill at a fucking shitty open mic,
Yeah.
my own mind's already there. If I get some money on top of that too, I'm gonna immediately be like, you have to study, dude.
You have to
For-
study. You gotta
we
study
didn't intro him
online.
too well, but
Yeah.
he's a fucking like a finance influence guy, right?
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
Yeah,
on
he's just a
YouTube.
finance bro.
Like, but he's also like one of those like alpha
Yeah.
male.
You ever heard of Tristan Tate?
Oh yeah, Tristan
Yeah.
Tate,
It's
Johnny
like a-
Walker in the
yeah.
war room, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
This
what
guy
is
Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker in the war room.
I think that was it.
No, it was
sipping
like-
Johnny Walker.
No, but it was
In the war room, sipping
off
Johnny
duty?
Walker. Oh yeah, off duty.
off duty Johnny Walker,
Blue Label.
Blue Label Johnny Walker, sipping it in the war room, fucking whatever it was.
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room.
I know.
Because he studied, dude.
he studied No, but he's an Andrew Tate bro. Like
Those guys,
off the freaking tree of that stuff.
God, they should all
And he
just.
sucks.
You know, anytime a little fucking pussy ass blue haired lib comes at me though, and they're like, yeah, Tristan Tate or whoever, what's his other one's name?
Andrew,
Tate. Don't you hate him? And it's like, shut up.
you don't. You don't know what you're talking about.
You
You haven't studied.
You didn't study,
You
man.
fucking studied.
You even know he likes
You
Johnny
fake
Walker
it.
Blue Label, dude.
I studied, bro.
You're never gonna be in the war room with him.
See, I don't want to be in there.
Well, you never be there
That's the fucking
because
problem.
you don't study.
You aren't motivated. Do you want to make $5 million a day?
A day.
A day.
$5 million a day. That's chump change, dude.
Chump change. You know what that is an hour?
You're a dumb little cricket-minded retard,
Fucking
dude.
idiot. If you guys want to make millions of dollars, here's what you do. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You smoke a little weed and then put your sunglasses on because you're self-conscious
And
about
then
your
you go-
eyes being red.
You go, hey Fred, hey, do you want to watch this video on a fucking alpha male that I hate?
Yeah,
that I kindled at 3 o'clock in the morning. At
know,
3 a.m. I was like, this guy's a fucking.
What's more fucked up is that you were like, check this guy out. He's retired.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this. I hate him.
You know what's even more crazy? We studied him, dude.
We studied him.
I studied, bro.
Dude, maybe
Just
that's why he
studied.
does it. He's getting clicks. He's getting views. No such thing as bad publicity. He knows.
It's true.
How many signups for his his
Open mic?
page?
How many open mic signups he got?
Yeah, he doesn't. he's
How many
not
open mics
doing
we-
open mics.
The thing is, you gotta write.
Belmar, have you even been to an open mic?
Fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's the kind
You're
of guy.
not funny like me.
What pisses me off is that's the guy that they'll be like, he's headlining fucking stand up live,
And then you get in there and this audience is just all bros,
and he's like, oh.
18 years old.
It just comes back to the Real Man Funny show, dude. It's all it.
Hey, that would be a great night for tips because everybody would order a duty-free blue.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker.
No, they'd be like,
Little Johnny
they would
Walker.
be like thinking about how like much money they're losing for being there for an hour, right? And then they'd be like, I can't lose even more money.
I can't lose more. I gotta order the
He's
entire
the only
video.
comic that'd be like, don't tip your waiters, don't tip your wait staff.
You know what they're not doing? They're
They're
not
not-
making money.
They're also
That's
not
what I'm
tipping
doing
any
here.
fucking Blue Label Johnny Walker.
You know why? Because they're on the clock. They're getting paid by the hour. Those peasants.
I don't think about money like that.
I think about it being paid by the hour.
Which is also, yeah, that was a take that I didn't get. Maybe you
Yeah.
could roll the clip of it right now. But like, but
Maybe it's there.
maybe
How's
it's
that
not.
feeling? Fred editing this. Do you feel like doing it? Probably not.
But if the clip was there, and if it wasn't, it's him being like,
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
Yeah.
and other than that, no one's thinking. Everyone else is thinking about money by the fucking hour.
No, by 2 weeks. I think the
Or the
more
2
accurate
weeks.
is by the 2 weeks. They say, how much do I make 2 weeks? Because that's salary and hourly.
I don't know. Every time I'm on the clock, last time I had a job, I
I
would always be like,
every time I work.
I'd always be like, oh shit, I almost hit my nuts with the vape there.
What would we have done?
Gotten a hell of a clip. Every time I work, though, I'm always like, oh shit, I worked 7 hours today. And then I'll go and multiply it, and I'll be like, hell yeah, before the government fucks me in the ass, I've made a decent amount of money.
I've made $150.
Before the fucking state and the federal government gets a hold of my ass, I'm doing all right.
What's crazy is you're a complainer. They gave you all your money back.
No.
Yeah,
They take it out for Social Security. They take it out for the other thing.
Didn't you get a freaking? You got money back in your tax return.
Hey, what
you
can I
got
say?
it back.
I'm savvy with that
Yeah,
shit.
nah.
We don't need you.
We don't need your money.
I'm still like,
What is this?
"Ah,
500? Yeah. It's funny.
I add nothing to society.
No, dude, you could have gotten so much more back in your tax return as well. Like you could have. I think you had a ways before you hit the ceiling.
You think so? You think my tax man fucked me?
No, I'm saying like in the bracket you're in, I think you probably could have got more. Like you could have got higher.
What do you mean by that? I don't know taxes, man.
I think the first time
I didn't
they
pay
start
attention
to
to
really
tax
keep it, it's
laws.
like $25,000. I don't think you made $25,000.
Oh no, I made just above it.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh. Dude,
Maybe the sticky
check
figure
it
thing
out,
up.
man. Comedy base.
You didn't put any of those.
Hey,
So you made more than 25.
I fucking
You're
studied,
not
dude.
bad. Too bad you don't make that in a day. Actually, if you made that in a day, it'd still be nothing compared to $5 million.
I don't make $5 million, dude.
I don't also know, like, if you're fucking, he brags about making $5 million a day. If you're making $5 million a day and you're just openly giving the secret out,
You're a fucking idiot.
yeah, what are you doing? Like, you don't do that. Obviously, you're lying. You're either lying about how much
Yeah,
you
but
make.
is he making $300 in a weekend?
No.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. You don't.
because he would be a feature spot at best at House of Comedy. Because it's ran Canadian style, so the feature gets paid less. Your boys.
Less time. Less work.
The feature?
Yeah.
Unless you're at a normal.
Yeah,
Pro.
HOC. I'd prefer that though, dude. Getting them around.
Every time I go to HOC, I'm just in the back sipping Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker.
All right, I need to stop.
Smoking a cigar. No, you're not even in the thing.
I'm in the. I call it the war room back there.
Yeah. You know, the war room. They're just the back of the one room.
You haven't been back there, obviously. You haven't studied enough.
Dude,
There's
I
a
know that
manager's
my
office right
walls.
behind.
Oh, you've never been in the green room? The password is. All right.
Pound
I mean,
before or after?
Huh?
Is it pound before or after?
I don't know. I think
it's pound.
It's always got to be before. It's got to let the system
Oh no!
pay attention.
One of our 200 viewers is going to be able to get in the green room of HOC.
That used to be my old apartment too. That was
HOC?
No. No.
Just the
My
green room of
apartment password
HOC.
was just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really?
You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, on your fucking door.
on
Yeah,
my-
that's right.
Yeah, it's
And
one-
I figured it out. Remember?
No, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. I got.
You steal
locked up.
everything from me.
No, you steal.
You say
everything from me.
RNF is
'Cause
yours.
I'm in so many,
Oh.
so many funny situations, and then you go, "That's funny. It's mine now."
No, I
You won't
don't.
say anything. I know. I remember the thing because I locked
Why would I
myself
ever
out
steal
of my
from you?
apartment. I locked myself out of the apartment. I called the locksmith. They were like, "We're gonna be there," and then I just put in. I was like, "Well, maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4." I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got in.
I don't believe this.
I'm
You're
telling
snubbing
you for
me
a fact.
live?
I think I called you and talked to
You're
you
snubbing
about
me
this.
live on air?
No, this is not.
You need to fucking
It's my
study,
fucking
dude.
story.
You need to fucking study
Maybe
me.
you've studied how.
What's
to
my favorite
steal
drink?
Content. Johnny Walker Blue Day.
Balls.
All right.
What's my
I think
favorite
I know.
What would you bring
I
to
know
the
both
war
actually. It's Coors Banquet and Dr Pepper.
Yeah. There's not
What's
even.
my favorite drink?
Like, what are we talking? Soda wise or drink wise?
Either one.
Drink wise, I think it's whatever's cheapest. That's what I've seen you drink the
All
most.
sodas are the cheapest.
Oh,
The same price.
soda wise, I think you like a Diet Coke.
Oh, true. I prefer a water though. Yeah. You're right.
You just gave me my sugar. Dude.
Yeah.
I love water, dude.
DC actually has no sugar in it. That's why it's diet.
Yeah, it's just aspartame, which is
Fucking
probably
idiot.
worse for you than fucking.
No, I watched a nutritionist on Instagram. She
Oh.
said it's better to go diet because there's no sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm keeping that shit down.
Yeah, but is it
Look how
like?
great
Is she talking like
something
high?
Diet Coke?
Is she talking high fructose corn syrup
I think
sugar,
so.
or is she talking cane sugar?
I think high fructose. Probably that's what's in the other stuff. And then even
I drink strictly Mexican Coke, dude, because I study.
I go, this is good for you. You know, I don't think there's actually a large difference in. Well, maybe there is.
In what?
I'm talking about nothing.
Where are we gonna go?
I was gonna go. I saw a thing on Instagram that was like
Of course you did.
they
You don't
did
get
a
your
test and it's
you
the
don't get your
same.
news from anywhere else, dude.
You know, where do you get your news from? Where do you
I
get
just-
your news?
I just studied it.
What do you study? Where do you study?
Things.
The war room.
Yeah, I'm Johnny Walker Blue Label, dude. Duty free.
Sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room.
Oh my god.
All right, we need to stop with that.
You know what's crazy? That was we've probably hit like how many references there?
like
You think?
20,
How long do you think we've gone for?
maybe 12 minutes.
Oh my god! Exactly on the nose.
And I got polarized glasses. I can't even see it.
I didn't think you were paying
It's
attention.
because I studied.
I studied, bro.
21.
21.
Oh, dude.
Well, you gotta hit 39.
yeah.
This is episode 39. They said we couldn't do it.
They did, dude. Let's just talk in a circle.
10 minutes of the same conversation.
That's all we got. We was talking a 10-minute fucking elliptical.
Oh my God, dude.
That's the best podcast you can do. Anywhere you tune in, you get the same thing. Johnny Walker.
You're not gonna miss anything. We're just gonna say it in a different way every time.
Oh, dude.
Honestly, we're not though.
It's different.
Yeah, it's
We'll watch it back and be like, this is god awful.
No, we're not gonna watch it back. We're gonna study it.
You're right. I'll be sitting there, you'll be editing it, and I'll be swirling my glass of Johnny Walker Blue Label.
$152, by the way, for
Really?
a shot. Yeah.
No way.
Swear to
At
God.
Santa Blood?
Anywhere you go, try and get Johnny Walker. In the war room, it's free. Though.
That
The fucking Johnny Walker in the war room.
was good.
You get there.
That was good. I appreciate it.
No, because DJ Miller was talking about Johnny Walker Blue
Oh,
Label.
dude.
And he was like,
Isn't it wild?
$152. And he was like, I told the server what I wanted. Just shitting on a server at a comedy club, by the way. That's what this clip is. And she's like, and then she puts it in Coke, and he goes, "What the fuck did you do to my Johnny Walker?" And he said, She says, "You wanted soda," and he's like, "Yeah, bubbles. The Johnny Walker's the flavor." And then she's like, "Oh, the bartender didn't think that." And then he takes a sip and he goes, "And now I like it this way, anyways." It's a bad clip,
Isn't
but
it
it's crazy.
crazy?
Johnny Walker Blue Label came up. With
That's what I'm saying. It's like the convergence of our algos, dude.
Uh-huh.
It was like, we need to fucking link these boys up so they can talk about it tomorrow.
They need to talk about it. I've never even had regular Johnny Walker.
I didn't know it was a thing until earlier this morning, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
you don't know the tier list of Johnny Walker?
Uh-uh.
You got Red Label, I think is
Okay.
base. Then you got Black Label, which is like $50 or whatever.
Okay.
And you got Blue Label.
Is there anything above Blue Label? Like maybe Johnny Walker Reserve?
Maybe. I mean, I
What is it, a
definitely know
whiskey?
it's not duty free.
It's got to be a whiskey if they mix it with Coke for
If
two.
you're in the reserve, are you duty free?
Hey,
Hey,
you're definitely not in the war room.
that's such a bad reference for this.
I'm gonna say it at both open mics I go to tonight.
I know you're solo. You're soloing the open mics tonight.
Hey, a boy's got to do what a boy's got to do.
You don't have to. I bet you could hit some.
I'm gonna have a heart attack on the road, dude. That's what's gonna happen. My heart's gonna explode.
You're gonna be doing too much thinking.
Too much studying and all the duty-free Johnny Walker is gonna fucking rupture my heart, along with the fucking nicotine, dude.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere. You got every outlet of nicotine.
Dude, I have everything. I've been doing everything that's bad for your heart, minus cocaine. So
Have you put those 15ers in yet?
yeah, they weren't amazing. It wasn't
Really?
like I said. It's a different nicotine buzz.
Is it like more subtle?
Who gave those to me?
The lady.
Oh, she did.
The lady via.
You know, she be coming up. She's not here today, so she be coming up with gifts and presents all the time that she gives to me. I'm like, how did you get this?
Huh.
Because they'll be like, some guy gave me this, and I'm just like, all right.
Like, can I get an example?
Like the fucking
Like a thing?
Zins or whatever they were the other day.
Oh yeah, but that's just the dude. Like I know that dude. That's just like what he's like.
Who was it? Yeah, but still, he didn't give them to you.
and all that. Come on, man.
Okay. He didn't give, but still,
Yeah, but I saw
guys
him
be
give
giving
them-
her
I saw him
presents,
give them
and I
them.
know they've not. It was like when I called out fucking
Oh yeah.
DJ at the show. It's like
Hey, dude.
I can only stand it for so long. Not that it was like me being like, ugh, but it's like I'm gonna do this in a funny way, and that you'll probably back off for a while. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, that's the price of having a pretty girlfriend.
Fucking
Dude.
kill it, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
I'll fucking murder suicide us.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
You know, I told my ex-girlfriend if I ever caught her cheating on me that I would kill her, or I would kill him, her, and then myself, and then she cheated on me. So
She
I remember
suicide.
dude, I remember I told her that shit, fucking around, obviously, and then she was like, "No, you can't do that." And I should have known then something was going on, but she was like, "You can't do that," and I was like, "Well, fucking, also you can't cheat, you know."
Yeah.
It's like
And she's
it'll
like,
never
"Oh,
happen because
okay."
you won't cheat. So.
Right? Right? Did you have suspicions back then?
No,
Like, is that why you?
this is like a few
you were
months
just
before.
fucking around.
Yeah, I was just fucking around.
She
Just
was like, oh shit.
yeah, she was
We gotta
right.
keep this. We gotta start going to In-N-Out parking lots.
Hey, good reference. Thank you, dude.
Keep it away from it.
No.
But then you didn't. But then you didn't kill the guy.
I didn't.
But then he
no.
wasn't
or
murdered,
her,
so it's not
or
like-
myself.
Yeah.
I fell through on 3 promises.
You're gonna start. Boy, with Brad Wolf a little bit.
Yeah.
All these men
I need to
are
start murder suicide.
Yeah, you should start murder suicide.
I say it a lot. You know,
They can
dude.
fucking believe you. Because all these guys right now have heard of the other experience. And I'm like, he's just fucking around.
They've heard of the other experience.
Yeah.
What,
when
sipping
you got
Johnny Walker
cheated
Blue
on.
Label in the war room? Is that what you're talking about?
Johnny Walker.
No, they've actually been in the war room.
I
with
haven't
guy
been in
that
the war.
fucked your
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend.
yeah, he's in there.
Sitting with Johnny Walker, and they were like, "Nah, he didn't actually do it." And they were like, "What? So you're saying I can keep hitting on his pretty girlfriend?" That's the problem, dude.
I
You
just
got a
gotta
hot
fight more
girlfriend,
people.
That's what happens.
Do I just have to
gotta-
fight everybody now?
No, you don't have to fight, but you have to be aware that people are gonna hit on your hot girlfriend.
Yeah, they have to be aware I'll punch them.
No, see, that's the problem.
They more realistically, they have to be more aware that I'm just gonna make shitty comments at their disposal,
Yeah.
and that will be it.
I'm gonna take a jab at you. Take a jab at my girlfriend. Take a jab at you.
They better not. They better not.
Well, it sounds like they've been doing it.
Yeah, they do.
So you got, but also kind of a nice perk. Like you just get free shit all the time.
I get it, but it's not cool. It's like a fucking slave getting a gift, dude. It's like, you get a day off work. And it's like, well, I'm still fucking...
A gift
I don't know
is a
why
day off.
the slave driver was black, too, but it's like, all right now, boy, you get a day off work now, you hear? Like, it's not a... Like, yeah, it's nice. I'm getting a day off work, but at the same time...
Where can I go? I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck
Slave,
here. And that's all I'll add to your.
I don't know if that was the best analogy, to
Yeah.
be fair.
I don't know. I didn't.
Here, maybe I should put it this way. I should put it this way.
This
It's kind of like when you show up to the war room without any Johnny Walker Blue Label.
You think you're showing up to the war room and there's not already Johnny Walker Blue Label?
I hope there is, but sometimes you gotta study and
You
bring
think
it
you
home.
got into the war room without bringing some Johnny Walker Blue Label? Dude,
I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
Where's the war room?
where's the war room?
We need to get to the war room.
This is our war room.
Dude, this is the.
To get in our war room, you need to bring Coors Banquet.
Yeah, Coors Banquet. Duty free Coors Banquet.
Duty free.
You'll be sipping them at the war
No,
room.
We want our Coors Banquet to be in the duty.
Yeah, we want in duty.
We want duty.
We want cider core.
We want cider core. Yes.
There we go. 3 references to shit people don't watch, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, if you're here, I thought we were gonna get a clip about calling. I was going towards. There's poopy Coors Light.
Poopy Coors Light?
Yeah, we want our Coors soaked in duty.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
We've been on a big
And then we
poop
went-
is funny angle for the past 2 weeks now.
Poop is funny, dude.
It is funny.
Poop is funny. I
Not
saw.
poop itself. I don't think like a turd is funny, but like
Oh,
just the word poop is funny.
I was walking when I was doing my walk because last night I got back.
You're like, man, poop's funny.
No. I saw just like a poop by itself in the
Okay,
middle.
this I don't think is
direct
funny.
middle,
This
and
I
there were
don't. You're
flies
gonna make
around
me
it,
gag.
and it made me laugh. I laughed at that because nobody was around.
No,
me.
you're getting too hyper realistic. I like saying like poopy shitty asshole. That's funny to me.
Oh, what's our thing? Stinky poop butt pussy.
Sticky poop
Stinky
pussy.
poop butt
That's
pussy.
also funny.
That is funny.
My mom's gonna come up to me in like 2 weeks and be like, you can't joke about stuff like that.
Stinky poop butt pussy.
Yeah.
If you take stinky poop butt pussy literally, you just don't have a sense of humor.
That's what's wild. I was talking to about it. Fuck! I was talking to the lady about
What's
it.
more like that was you knew you
I
were supposed to say
paused.
the lady. I was like, oh, he's gonna say the lady.
Did I say the?
Yeah, you said the.
Okay. The lady, dude.
Now I gotta get that one.
The lady and I were talking about it, and it's like my mom will get offended at like stuff like that. Which, hey, you can get offended whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But then like stuff she'll think is funny is like people falling out of caskets and like having rigor mortis and like popping up in their grave. She'll like laugh her ass, and it's like that's something I think's a little bit more like maybe we don't laugh at. You know what I mean?
But that's very like 50s era cartoon, you know?
True.
Like,
Yeah, it's
when
like
we do-
slapstick, kind of like dark, fucked up, but like
What's that say about the humor we've been raised on?
the humor we've been raised on kind of sucks, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I like it. But like
Yeah,
objectively,
no,
it does suck.
Like,
I
it's all
studied.
like-
I studied the humor. Dude.
I studied humor from every era. What I found is
Leonardo
Archibald's
da Vinci.
still funny to me.
Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
That guy was a word. Do you know his quote? It's a. You can study.
Science like it's an art, and study art like it's a science.
And what that means is
What does that mean?
that you can study art as a science, but also you can scientifically study art.
What? What? Also, good quote.
You wouldn't have got there. You had no idea about that.
I have
when
one
came
question for you,
through.
Fred. What would you name your firstborn son?
I would name fucking. There's a lot of good names, but I think the coolest name ever is Spartacus.
Why?
I don't know, just like because he freed the slaves.
He led a revolt that freed the slaves.
What a
God.
crazy. He didn't on the scale of like freeing slaves. He didn't free
All right.
that many slaves.
All right,
Spartacus didn't.
maybe.
There are other guys that have freed way.
I think
more
the Romans were
slaves.
just like anyone they conquered, they were slaves. Pretty sure.
I thought Spartacus was a Roman. I guess
think
I
maybe-
haven't studied.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't studied
I haven't
either.
studied.
I've
I
studied
thought he
zero.
was a Spartan.
Yeah, guys, studied. So like, we're just talking out of our asses here.
Is he even a real person? I thought he was a Showtime TV show.
I think like Achilles was a real person, but like, not to that extent. Like I think a lot of those, it's like Old West tales. You got fucking,
Folk
you
tales?
got nicotine mouth, dude.
No, I got gun mouth, dude.
GM. You're the
GM.
GM of this place.
I'm the GM of this place. My gun mouth. Because
What
I'm
was that?
spitting my spitty. I don't know. I got fucking.
Spitting my.
Can you just get on board? Sometimes I don't know what it is either.
I don't either. I was
It's
trying to figure it out. I was like,
just
maybe that's
go
a
with
good
Me, you know?
explanation for it.
No, I had nothing for it.
All right, we need to
Why
like
do you tell me
stop.
to churning.
We need to stop like the deep cut references
Yeah.
of Luke Belmar
All right.
because they didn't watch the video. Maybe link
Maybe
that
they
video.
can- yeah,
Link that video.
That'll be the
Watch
video.
this video.
Yeah, it's a great video.
It is
you got
fun.
12. You got 12 minutes.
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
What is that? If you're getting paid 16 an hour, take a. It's worth the $2.
Yeah, it's worth
The
$2.
$4. Yeah.
Because we all think about money in hours, dude.
$3. If you get paid $18 an hour, watch this video. It's worth $3. Swear to God. That's how I'm gonna start evaluating clips. Is by $18 an hour. That's what everybody makes nowadays. 18 an hour.
Then what do you make for a
10 minutes
30-second
is
clip?
$3. So if 10 minutes is $3, fuck, divided by 20.
Dude,
was
are we
divided
doing
by
more stone
20.
math?
We're doing
High math, dude.
Carl, if you're here, high math.
Carl, high math segment.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. What is 3 divided by 20? What can that possibly be?
20.
It's like, I don't know, it's cents. It's like 20
4?
cents or something.
4?
44 cents? 4 cents?
8. No, that's not right. 4 times 3 is 12. So
what times
5,
20? If you just,
5, 10. It's more than 5.
we're pulling out a
Is it
calculator.
8?
I just can't do it. My
How many
stomach
times
is
does
rumbling.
3 go into 20? Or wait, what was it? Never mind.
3? No, it's 3 divided by 20.
3 divided by 20.
3 divided. Fucking. You know what I hate? You know what I hate about the iPhone? Every time I'm trying to go to the calculator, I go to the clock, and every time I go to the clock,
Oh,
I go to the fucking
True, same.
calculator. Every time. What's that? What's that shit about, huh?
I don't know. Maybe it's a Mandela effect and the fucking they used to be switched.
Or you just notice it because it's wrong, and you're like, God fucking damn it, you know?
Remember when they fucking,
All right, I thought we could. What?
remember when they fucking, you know?
Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker.
All right.
What's 3
Remember when
divided
we
by
were trying to
20?
find out what 3 divided by 20 was?
What is
that
it?
we
Are
could-
you on the clock app?
15, I'm about to say 15 seconds. 15 cents.
15
It's
cents?
worth 15 cents. 130. Wait, imagine how much. So what you need is for
I'd be
every.
rich, dude.
You would still. You probably
Yeah.
have a lot of money.
I'd have a good amount.
All right, now let's multiply. What's your best clip?
Like 550 probably, somewhere in there.
550.
Yeah, I think so.
And then how long is it? About 30 seconds.
Yeah, so
Times 550,000.
how much money?
Well, I put 0.
I didn't make
But
any
0
money.
times 550,000.
Ooh, it's still 0. Huh.
All right, this is good. This is good. This is what
This is
people
good
want.
podcast.
Don't you like this? Don't
Math.
you like this? This is how
Stone
much-
math.
82 grand.
Oh, I would
Holy
love
shit.
that.
Oh my god.
Time, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Wait, how did we get that original number?
It's worth 30. Because the videos.
How much is my hour worth?
Your hour?
Yeah.
Your hour. You don't get paid anything. You just float around, dude. You, any money
I don't
for
make
you
shit.
for an hour is
No, if you look at it, my hour is really worth it when I can get a fucking job. Because I make
yeah,
I make
decide not
$50 to $100 for 15 minutes. So how much money am I making then per
I'm
hour?
lost. I'm so lost.
Now, if I run a 15-minute set, I either get paid $50 or $100, depending if I'm hosting or featuring, right?
Yeah.
So how much would that be in an hour? So 15 is how many 15s are in an hour? How many 15s are in 60? 15 and 15, there's 4.
6.
6?
I think 6.
15
no.
and 15 is 30. Another 15 and 15 is 30.
So
30
60.
plus 30, 60.
9. 6. No, 6. I was right.
No,
That's 6.
4. That's 4.
Are we doing 60 or
50.
90?
Well, it's 60. 60 minutes to an hour. So 15 and
60 minutes is an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how much is
Think
my
about
hour?
it, 60 minutes to an hour.
All right, if I make, let's say, let's cut it down the middle. Let's say $75 for a 15-minute set, right?
Okay, yeah.
Well, let's go standard spot pay, $50. I'm doing a 15-minute set. 15 and 15. 2 15-minute sets would be a 30-minute
30
set.
minutes.
And then if I did that again, that'd be an
But those
hour.
are the same. That's the same amount of the same jokes though. So
Yeah, but
it
it's
wouldn't
okay.
Make 30.
It's okay. That's an hour's worth of work, 4 shows. And I make how much money in that? I make 50, 50, 100, 100. So 200. I make $200 an hour.
All right, but how long are you actually there? Nobody just
Yeah,
orders
true.
around work for that long. Well, I'm actually not on the clock, but I will make.
Yeah, I'm making comic pay shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. People always use that as an excuse. Also, by the way, the fact that we struggle with that, we both have college degrees.
Yeah, they didn't teach us shit, dude. They stole our money and told us to get fucked. You have a serving job and I'm unemployed. It really worked out for us. Not to say that's the college's fault, because both of us are kind of.
We decided to do that. We have free will.
I technically still don't have my degree. Have I told you that?
Okay, so do you have like a?
I owe $100 for the degree, like the actual fucking degree printout, and I've refused to pay it.
Okay, but you're in their database as graduating now, right? Because like
I guess so.
if a job asks, you have to like.
I will
Yeah,
pay
I-
a fake diploma agency to print me one out for $200 before I ever pay that school any more money.
People can still do that.
What?
Like just print, not even go to school, print out degrees and still get
Yeah.
jobs like that.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares.
No.
No, it means nothing.
It's because they don't study.
They didn't study.
They didn't study. They
But
won't.
they studied the right thing.
That's why they're not making $50 million
Hey,
in a
remember when you said 5 minutes ago we gotta
Yeah.
stop doing the fucking reference?
It's funny though.
I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.
It is funny for us.
Yeah.
We watched the 10-minute video. What if we just put the entire 10-minute video?
Yeah, that's how we fill time.
That's how we start. That's how we start
We
our
just
video.
completely pirate someone else's
Yes.
video.
No. We're doing
It's just
we're
study.
doing commentary on a commentary video.
Oh.
Come on, it's really.
We're
good.
just studying people who study people who study people as we study them.
We're very studious.
And then we'll be studying ourselves watching it too.
This is the war room. You know, if we could afford,
We're at
we would
DEFCON
Johnny
4.
Walker.
There's been 95 references to the War Room and Johnny Walker. And studying. Alright,
All right,
that's enough of that, dude. We really ran
Hey.
that into the ground.
and we're gonna take a quick break because we did run that in the ground. I'm gonna eat some food because my stomach is getting hungry.
What are we at?
30 exactly. That's why I
Alright,
said
yeah, perfect.
we're good. Yeah,
We'll be back.
we will.
And maybe the main camera died during all this,
Yeah,
so.
true. Yeah, that could also be a possibility.
Alright, see
Stick around.
you,
if
see you
like
losers
that.
in a little bit. I was born on a Dublin street where the royal drums do beat, and them loving English feet they walked all over us. And every single night when me dad would come home tired, he'd invite the neighbors out with this chorus. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killeshandra.
All right, he can play guitar. Let's see him on a forklift. You look crazy in those though.
I
for
look
real.
crazy.
For real though.
Crazy,
Shit, you look
scary,
crazy.
spooky, hilarious. All right. All right.
You're fucking mad.
Normalize those levels.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of these. You can wear them if you want.
These are cool, man. These are cool. These are cool shades.
Some
I
say
don't know
they're
what
the
you're talking-
biggest, the largest. I
Yeah,
think we
they're
just
actually
sang
the
a song,
smallest.
did a canned bit, and didn't reference either. We just move on. That's what we do. We just move on.
Dude, just well, what is there to get? They saw it happen.
We just move on.
We didn't give the setup.
Mentally,
like,
I'm in the war room right now.
You gotta push.
I
that
only
shit
reference
out.
one thing on this podcast.
One thing and one thing.
That's Johnny Walker Blue Label, dude.
Ugh.
For the war room only.
You guys see that shit? We just
This
went
is-
out, spent $152.
Show him. Pull down the bottle.
Oh, oh,
Get it.
you get it.
All right, fine. Fucking pussy.
What? Look at you doing.
This is real.
Don't show them.
No, it's
You're
real.
gonna keep it down.
People might not have seen the back of a Johnny Walker Blue Label. And although it looks like the back of a weed or a napkin with a fucking weed sticker on the back of it, this is real
It's Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Johnny Walker Blue Label. And it's special edition for the war room only.
Yeah. There's an asterisk, so you know it's real.
Yeah. And we're
Yeah.
going to keep this till we meet Tristan Tate.
And get invited to his war room. We won't invite him to our war room until he invites us to his war room. Because we're cool. We're cool and we make millions of dollars a day.
Oh, dude.
God, we were supposed to get off of this.
Immediately went
We
back
took
to
a break to move on.
No, we took a break for you to eat a fucking Sandy.
Well, my stomach was hungry. I was hungry, dude. I started to like get.
Dude, you had
pale.
the
I could
fucking
feel the sugar
the
coming out
poor
of my
man
mouth.
sandwich.
Yeah, dude, I had real poor. Dude, a poor man sandwich, you know, is poor when you got to fucking.
When
The
what?
main tastes are mustard and mayonnaise.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I cover my turkey with mustard and
Although,
mayo.
did you use the Grey Poupon? That
Yeah, I use fancy mustard.
Yeah, that's been expired for so
No,
long.
no, no, I threw those ones away.
Oh, we got new Grey Poupon?
Oh, well, we
I'll
did
tell you
not.
who's-
We
yeah,
never
I was
got
about to
a
say.
good coupon.
Damn, you had fancy ass mustard, dude.
Yeah, I had fancy mustard.
Fucking pinky up.
I
on
also
the
had
sandwich.
fancy mayonnaise too. It's the avocado mayonnaise from Costco. So that shit,
No seed oils.
no seed oils in that. Well, isn't an avocado a seeded thing? I mean, it's got the pit.
I
No,
was-
that's not a seed. That's a pit.
I was just thinking there was a whole. You see, that's a big old seed now that I think about it. So is it just
It's a
avocado
bit.
seeds?
Yeah,
Is that where they get the oil from?
probably. Or they
Those
squeeze.
fuckers.
Do they squeeze the avocado?
That's what I was thinking. It's just a big habit. Like,
Just fucking some guy just mushing avocado. in it.
that's how they make avocado oil. It's just some fucking
You ever do
Russian wrestler that fucking. Have I ever smushed an avocado in my hand?
that? Well, something of that consistency, you know, just
Like a fucking, like a
Slime.
Play-Doh, slimy.
yeah. It just like squeezes out your
I don't think I
fingers.
have.
You've never done that? Oh, you feel so strong and powerful, and it just oozes out of your fingers.
I had Play-Doh as a kid.
And you never squished it.
One can. That was all I ever had growing up.
Can't do anything with one can.
I know.
How do you mix them together?
You don't. You have one.
No, you
you
can't.
split it up. You take it apart first, and you're like, oh shit.
What happens when you take one ball of yellow Play-Doh and mix it with another ball of yellow Play-Doh?
It was red.
Oh, it's red.
Yes.
As it should be.
Yeah, it was one color.
Fuck the blue Play-Doh. Yeah, all the Play-Doh I grew up with was blue.
Really?
No messaging.
Damn. Hey. Hey. Does that have a deeper meaning? Probably. Does it really matter? No.
No. The fact that you still do not have an Arizona flag.
I know. I'm just a
doesn't
lazy
really
poor
tick
fuck.
me off.
Well,
Remember when you made us stop to like, you were trying to like get a Arizona flag?
I should have got it that day.
Should have got.
And the guy was like,
sold out.
plumb out of Arizona
Yeah.
flags. I guess
Yeah.
everybody and their fucking mother wanted.
Flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
Everybody's
They're flying
starting
off the
to
shelves
fucking-
and off the poles, apparently, because they had to replenish their AZ flags.
Oh, yeah. No, there's just a bunch of bros starting podcasts.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
Bunch of AZ bros.
War room?
Arizona flag.
Arizona flag.
Minus, like, top three. All right, we're done. I'm not doing it anymore.
Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker in the war room. I studied, bro.
What was I gonna? I fucking had something to bring up with you, and I forgot it.
Well, you're going through some. You've been sleep deprived for the past like.
Oh yeah, I'm operating on no sleep.
No,
Is that-
which is well, no, it's
That's kind of a staple. Does the podcast know about that yet?
I mean, I think there have been a couple episodes, but this is like one. I don't think it's happened more than you like do it actually.
Yeah, because every
You
time,
do it often.
girl, I do it often. I make that pussy pop and fucking with those scrawny white boys. It's fucking Stockton.
What I
See,
think
white
is
boy?
crazier is that you
Was
did.
John Stockton a white boy?
Yeah.
Ooh. MLB reference. No, NBA
He's
reference.
also a very, very big alt-right guy now. Played for
Really?
Gonzaga, and then now he lives back in Gonzaga.
Oh yeah, dude. Eastern
He's a-
Washington.
he's
Eastern
a-
Washington's fucking hot in the red.
I know, dude.
Sydney Sweeney, big old titties.
Yeah.
Our whole family's like
Spokane.
fucking Klansmen.
Really?
Okay, I just so we're clear, this was not me fucking, not me like, yay Klansman. Just so we're clear, I wasn't like fucking Klansman. Hell
This was a Yay Tits. This was a Yay Tits.
yes,
Happened to be associated with
yes,
the Klan.
exactly.
You can't
mix the two.
Dude, separate the art from the artist.
It should have been Klansman. Is what I should have been.
Klan. And then got.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
Hey, on this podcast.
hey, I don't like
fuck
Klansmen. There's two things I don't like, and it's Klansman and Anthony Ron.
Around. And also small tits.
I hate small tits. I love Sydney Sweeney's. What were we talking
Yeah,
about? Eastern Washington.
No, you were talking about how you're sleep deprived.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Because you never doubled up days before. Like you did a full 48 hours and then you slept maybe a little bit and now you're going on another 48 hours. This time for no reason.
I forgot I stayed up like the other day for a while.
Yeah, no. I could tell because you were in a real shitty mood.
Oh yeah, dude, you pissed me
You
the
were
fuck
really
off
shitty.
immediately.
I
You
didn't
hit
do
me.
anything.
You hit me with like 3 little stingers right when I walked in
What
here. I was
did I
like,
do?
let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, damn.
I walk in and Fred was like, I can't even remember what you said. I was trying
didn't
to.
say anything. I was regular. I was normal. I
No.
was just being myself.
Well, fuck. The lady also fucking preferenced like right before we got in here. She was like, Fred's been in a mood. Like, Fred's been in a mood. When I saw him earlier today at a place, he was like talking about something didn't go right for you. And
You can say that out loud. I don't think anyone's gonna watch that part.
I don't even know. I can't remember what it was. But and then I was like, I probably just like got subliminally messaged by the lady to be like, he's in a bad mood. And then I took a few things you said, maybe you didn't mean them that way, as like little fucking stingers. And then I was like, all right, let's just get the fuck out of here. Like I don't want to talk to you if you're gonna be this way. Let's go. You ready to go? And then she just got up, left. I don't even think I said a word.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You just let. And
Did
she
you
looked at me. She looked at me and was like. Also, she was doing it to you as well. It's just me, you know. She's like, oh, he's in a mood. He's been like.
You fucking ride the
fuck
fence,
out.
dude.
I know, dude.
I hope that's the only
I
thing
was
she's
also
riding.
not. I was like, do you need any? Can I get you anything? Can I get you a coffee? And you're like, you fucking shut up. Shut up. I hate you. Shut up. I was like, whoa. And then I said, I knew what fucked you with you was the Mother's Day. I was like, hey, did you call your mom today? And you're like, fucking fucking, I texted her. And I was like, oh, you should give her a call. And you're like,
That's what I didn't like.
Don't
The
fucking,
secondary.
don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah,
I was like,
I remember.
"Whoa."
I was like, at least both of my parents are still alive.
I was like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Funny.
I have a fine relationship with both of my parents.
Oh, yeah.
And then, no, but the only reason I said that was because it was going to lead into my my shitty thing that happened last night. I mean, I'm just a pussy and I just couldn't talk to the girl I liked.
Yeah.
And I did this whole thing, but then...
Did you talk to your mom about that?
No.
What'd she say?
I said no.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't say anything.
Yeah, neither of the ladies said anything.
No.
No, but I've been staying up fucking
Yeah.
too late, dude, and I get fucking cranky.
You know what's more fucked up, too, is that you were cranky, and then you're like, let's fucking leave. And then I'm walking to Bad Jimmy's, and I'm like, did I really do anything? Like, I don't
I knew you'd be
and then,
thinking of
and
it.
then I went even
We
further
were
back.
at dinner, and I was like, I hope he's thinking about what
Oh,
he
dude,
did.
I
And then
did.
she's like, what did he do? And I was like, I don't know.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
No.
And then I went farther back. And I was like, yeah, I really didn't do anything. And I was like, well, fuck this guy. He wants me to think about this shit. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fucking go and watch a fucking nice TV show.
And you just tuned into
Fucking burger.
Scientology.
Oh, that was after. That was during the war movie. I was like, I don't want to sit
And
through
the worst part was the main reason I came over here was to fucking invite you to dinner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this also right away. Right away, you said, well, what do you guys want to go get to eat? And I was like, I was thinking about Bad Jimmy's. And you went, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you. I was like, you said, what do we want?
Dude, to be fair though, you fucking interject any chance you get.
Yeah.
I rewatched the sandwiches clip the other day, and there was a perfect example. I showed the lady. I was like,
I want to do my list.
top 5 sandwiches. I give my first one, and then you're like, can I do my 5 now? And I was like, dude, I got to give one.
Yeah.
The other day, my lady was shopping. It's my birthday's coming up. Birthday boy, big birthday boy. Just everyone who watches this, please give me a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label.
That's all I want. It has to be duty free though.
Yeah, duty free Johnny Walker Blue
And if
Label.
you can find one that's in like a war room aesthetic when you buy it, that would be best.
Or if you could just get me in the war room with Tristan Tate sipping on it. Okay. But it's my birthday coming up, and my lady was like,
What do you want?
thinking about like birthday presents. She's like, what do you want for your birthday? And then I guess fucking retard over here thought it was about him, and he's like, I don't really want anything. It's like,
It's not at all.
no one's talking to you. And then I swear that was a genuine reaction from you, and then you had to be like, I thought that was funny, and it's like, I think you were just
No. Can I explain?
You can tell
I forgot
you're-
to explain. You kept being like, I don't know if I don't want anything. It happened like 4 or 5 times. You're like, what do you want? And you're like, I don't really want anything.
I hit girl
What do
brain.
you
I was like,
want?
I don't want anything.
I don't want anything.
Yeah.
What do you want? I don't want anything. And then finally she's like, come on, what do you want?
And I was like, fine, Johnny Walker Blue Label.
I was a little bit high, and I was like, I can understand where he's coming from. Like, we don't need to keep going in this fucking loop. He just doesn't want anything. I don't
You're
usually
like,
want
I don't want anything
And then I
either.
just said, I don't want anything for my birthday. And then immediately I said it and was like, oh, that was not the right thing. And I went, that's not what I meant. And then I had already said it at that point, so it was over.
No, I get you. It's just like sometimes your brain doesn't have like the capability to think like
Yeah.
outside of like you.
No, it's very me first. I'm very me-centric.
Yeah. I think that's just like signs of lower intelligence, but that could be me.
You're very also, what are you talking about?
Hey, dude.
What are you fucking...
Hey, I'm
what are
not
you
fucking boosting myself up here by any means. We both talk about ourselves
It's
almost.
like the whole thing. When I talk about myself, it never leads to a funny place, usually. It's
Dude.
just me explaining something.
I'm always fucking, what is it?
Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker, in the war room. Why? I studied, bro.
On your study.
I'm studying, dude. That's not about me. Actually, I'm studying me, dude.
You are studying you. You go out of body. The only person that's good enough, that's worth studying in your mind is you.
Yeah.
If we're gonna
Yeah.
go back,
I am Tristan Tate, dude. Not to be confused with me saying I'm an alt-right extreme.
I'm just the man.
Yeah.
And not to say that he's the man,
Not to say also yes.
but he carries himself as the man. Not
That's-
to say that is a man.
That's what I do, dude.
Carry yourself as the man.
I go, I'm the biggest, the largest.
Fuck you, I'm getting out of here. Fuck, you wanna just fucking leave? You wanna just leave? Oh, the other thing I hate you with was the lady's telling me a story. And then you say one thing, like interject into a point that we've already gone past. She shuts me down immediately, just turns to you. You don't go off your phone. She explains it to you. And then you go, I don't really care. And then she looks at me like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, you left me for that. That's what you left our conversation to try and engage him. He didn't look out his phone once.
And
But
then-
I said that. And then you
Not
looked
only
up
did it-
at me
not
and
only-
shut the fuck up. And I was like, dude, that's what happened. That's just what happened.
Dude, I get in moods, man.
Yeah.
And I recognize I'm in the moods, but I'm like, I can't back out of this now.
I know, and I can recognize it. And I've learned the best thing is to just not fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
And then the lady doesn't just like wants to engage you for some reason when you're like that.
I think she's got a little bit of me in her. I mean, she does it late at night, but I think she has a little bit, or at least some of me's worn off to where she's like, I'm going to antagonize this person. Like I told you she did it with my friends the other day,
Yeah.
but she was also cranky for her own rights a week ago for a few days, if you know what I'm saying, boys. And she like tried to antagonize one of my friends like I antagonize people, but it was just it was a miss, dude. It was a bomb. And I was just like, all right.
It happens.
It does happen.
It
But
happens. Hey, you can't.
But the thing is, with the boys, you're sending out fucking 30 shots. And you're like, maybe
Something will hit.
10% of those hit,
You're
or whatever
really
that.
throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, unless you're with like a real person that like fucks with you, like a real good best friend from back home, and then you're just hitting all the fucking inside jokes and shit. But then she tried to get in on it, and then everyone was like, okay.
Yeah.
Just a girl bomb, dude. She just hit a girl bomb in the corner.
Girl bombs are worse because they can't take a bomb as well as.
Yeah, they'll fucking.
Yeah, they stew.
They'll fucking get
It's
cranky
like
immediately.
stew.
Well, she hit a
Fucking vicious.
she hit a girl bomb, and then like 5 minutes later, hit my friend with like, because we were talking about night vision. My buddy's like, dude, night vision's so fucking cool. And then my lady was like, oh yeah, is Mike's night vision so cool, huh? Is it so cool? Well, I've seen better night vision than you have. Okay.
Double down.
And then she was like, I'm just kidding. And everyone was like, oh.
Ha ha.
Made me think though, it's like, who are these guys showing you night vision? Because there's not a lady in the universe that's looked through night vision.
Well, that would be pretty cool if one of those guys started to give you like the lady started talking about how much she loves night vision.
I guess
one of
I'll
those
take
guys give you really good night vision.
True.
Now you have really nice night vision.
I have really nice night vision. So
Yeah, but there's always better.
duty
night
free blue label night vision, dude.
vision. I don't even need to fucking put anything on.
It's Gen 3 white phosphorus night vision.
I don't put it on. I put it in.
Hey, blue label.
Live.
War room.
Study up, boys.
Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker in the war room. Why? I studied, bro.
This is a lesson. This is a lesson for all of you. Do you want to fucking?
all right. I get it. I like it. It's funny. You're doing good.
Hey, I've tried to divert a bunch of times. You keep
No,
going
we
back.
diverted
Now-
once
now-
to the bad heart thing.
But now I'm coming. Now I'm trying to come back. I tried
Alright.
to divert to the bad heart.
I know.
thing, and you went no, fucking Johnny Walker, Johnny Walker, Johnny Walker, Johnny Walker. And I get a little annoyed by it. But now I'm like, it's happened so many times. I'm just gonna hop on board every time now.
Hopping on the old JWH
If you
or the
can't-
JHW.
If you
Wait,
can't
no,
beat 'em, join them.
the JWT is what you're hopping on. Johnny Walker
Johnny
train.
Walker train. Johnny Walker.
You know what's across that train?
No.
You know what's across that train? Is a big old blue label.
JWBLT.
Yes.
There's a lot of variations of Johnny Walker. There's a lot of JWs.
A lot of
There's
trains.
only one JWBL.
Oh my god, dude. You know what must have sucked? Being one of them
Oh,
Asian
yeah.
guys fucking like just making the fucking railroads back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently there's like tales where they just send them into the backs of caves that they were excavating with dynamite. Yeah, not even wait for them to get out. So fucked up.
These are
And then
humans.
so many of the Chinamen came over here that like they made the Chinese Extradition Act or some shit like that to where they're like, no more Chinese.
No more. There's too
None.
many of you.
Get out. But
And all their fucking they were doing too good.
they
That's the
were.
problem.
I don't know about too good.
They invented the dumpling in the States. Did you know
Well,
that?
white people might have invented that too. It's kind of up for hot debate.
You know, tikka masala was invented in the UK.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like
Is that why it sucks so much?
I like it.
I'm just against
I enjoy
I'm just
it.
against the Brits and the Browns, so
Anything that starts with B. I hate
bitches.
the B's. Yeah, bitches suck.
But not blue label.
Not-
So we're clear.
Well, that starts with a J.
Gonna walk, yeah. Okay. How crazy.
We have a whole list
We
of things to
went-
talk about, and we said we're not going to do it anymore.
We went from fucking Asian people blowing up in the railways to fucking
I got two sunglasses. I just can't wear them. They're too fucking-
stacking them up. Fuck it.
It's
Love
too
a stack
bad.
it.
It
That's so
feels
many.
more. I feel more awake in the light.
These lights feel a little more yellow.
I took the sunglasses out. I got really lightheaded right there.
Really?
Maybe I need another sandwich. Well, I need some more mayonnaise.
You don't know what I want to say.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
You just need to study some more, dude.
Tristan Tate, Johnny Walker in the war room. Why? I studied, bro.
Oh, we had an eventful week in his last 10 minutes. Let's just look at our You went to a soccer game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
got
was
shit faced at the soccer
Was it
game.
really dollar beer night?
Yeah, it's $1 night.
How many beers did you put down?
Dude, they let us buy 4 immediately. But it was only Modelo's. That's what I didn't like. I fucking hate Modelo's.
Why, dude? It
Tastes like a little greasy Mexican is what it tastes like. Tastes like bad Mexican water.
I feel like it tastes like water.
Yeah, bad, like fucking Montezuma's revenge water, yeah.
Really?
Dirty pipe water, yeah. That's what it tastes like to me.
I've never. I think it tastes like a good time.
I think you can
Did
taste...
you get a lime with it?
No.
See, that's.
Limes were $2. No, I'm just kidding. I knew you'd react.
Probably never would have fucking bought it. That's disgusting. That's
Like
disgusting.
you're getting through security, like, sir, what is this? It's just a baggie of limes.
I paid multiple dollars for this bag of. You can't take these from
Let's
me.
kill that little fruit fly right there. See it? Oh wow, you snuck up on it. Sneaky.
And my sticky fingers.
No, the Modelo's were only $1. Me and Boobers talked almost exclusively about how soccer is just inferior to fighting.
As you're watching it.
Yeah. I was just like, man, this is
Just
just
that fucking son.
running.
Did a goal get scored?
We got a PK, and
Oh,
then
no.
and then the other team scored on us. But they're like a real MLS team.
And we're not.
We're a club, or
Oh.
however that works. I don't
So
know.
they're like doing like you know when like
Like a
NFL teams play colleges
Yeah, but it was 1-1 the whole game.
like a scrimmage.
And then I was like, let's get the fuck out of here and go meet our other friend. Like, what's more important? A shitty soccer game that we're definitely going to lose, and the 5 or 6 Modelo's that I crushed.
Or watching my lady try and bomb.
Or, yeah, we can watch the lady try and bomb in front of my friends.
That's way more fun.
It was. And then we lost.
So did you only got 4 beers or did you?
Well, we got 4 each, right?
Yeah.
And then he only drank 2 of his, maybe 2.5. I'm not smutting the name here, Demetrius. I'm just saying I think that's what it was.
I'm just saying I can drink more Modelo's than you. I
I'm
can
just
drink more of that gay pussy drink than you can.
I'm just a fucking man when it comes to drinking. I'm so much of the man when it comes to drinking. My mom sends me, don't drink any more reels. My mom sent me a reel.
You want to build fucking muscle? Stop drinking.
Not really. I'm kind of past that point in my life.
I've never wanted to have muscle.
Yeah, we can tell, but
Hey, I got told I was a pretty attractive man at the drag brunch today.
if you're telling me to,
Oh, I got called out. I got called out by a person-
transsexual person.
Yeah, a gender non-conforming person. Non-conforming. They're on.
Here's his name, the phone number, and address.
No, I was talking to somebody in the line about a different gay guy. This is just a gay guy. And they were like, "It's
Wait, at your job. Let's get it.
yeah, my job." And he hit me and was like, he sarcastically was like, "Isn't this art?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I can understand how like the makeup,
Drag's not art.
but the lip syncing part is not art."
No.
Jimmy Fallon, that's just a Jimmy Fallon bit on late night TV, dude. That's a game. Games aren't bits, dude.
It's not art.
It's not art at all.
It's also not art to just go up there and be like, you stupid fucks, who here's straight? Now let's give that fucking poor soul a fucking lap dance.
What, you're trying to support your wife because you guys have been struggling?
We're
You
gonna
just
make
spiced
it-
it up a little bit?
We're going to make it super uncomfortable for you. Dude, if I went, first off, I'm not going, even though I have been to a few drag brunches, against my will.
Never again.
I'm just the guy, I was security at a drag brunch, which is the... Alright, or I shouldn't say that.
I'm letting you run, baby.
I was going to say something much more fucked up than that. That wasn't the fucked up part. But although I was paid to be at drag brunches, I wouldn't go willingly. Yeah, in drag.
Yeah, I'll do drag. I won't.
Yeah, I won't watch it. That's
A
gay.
guy like me, an artist like me.
What am I going to do? That's like my old bit. You remember that old bit where I was like, if sexuality gets a spectrum, or if sexuality gets a spectrum, so should homophobia.
Yeah.
It's like some guys are like, I hate this shit, and then other guys are like, you can get me hard, just don't make me come.
Yeah.
That's fucking gay. Good bit. Don't know where to take it.
So as a, let me finish myself. That's not gay. I was trying to make it, but then you have to talk about being like an experience with a man that got you almost to come.
Anyway, though, it's like, I want to go to a drag brunch where they do that to a fucking straight dude, because I feel like it's a staple at a drag brunch. Granted, I've only been to like 2 or 3 now. As a fucking not willing to go, I'm getting paid because it's my job to do security at the place where they do it at, just so we're clear.
I don't think anyone.
And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Think about it however you want.
Wait, I
And
go once a month. Well, I work once a month. And I make money. I actually fuck with them pretty hard. They make me wake up early.
You get
I
numbers
get
out.
like $150 to $200.
Let me finish my hypothetical here.
All right, yeah.
If there was I want to see a straight guy that's like you said, trying to go there to like figure out his marriage a little bit more, and then one of those guys dances on him, and he just spazzes out, dude, just beats the shit out of him. That's what I want to see. That's real That's art. That's art.
A man losing control.
Yeah, really. That really is art.
But but I said all that stuff. Now let me finish my fucking story. But I was like, no, it's not art. The lip syncing part is not art. And then I guess he reported back to the other one, and then the other one.
They had a little gay meeting. They had a GM.
Yeah. In their gay room.
The gay room.
Gay room.
Rainbows everywhere. What kind of whiskey do you bring to get in the gay room?
You bring Cosmos.
Yeah.
Bottled Cosmos.
What's that like sparkly drink that the blacks drink?
Goldschlager?
No, it's like it looks like a fucking like glitter potion.
I don't know. Again, we've done this bit before. But then I was just chilling at home. I was a little bit high, and I got a notification that they mentioned me in their story, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I watched it, and it was
Them in drag?
No, it was. You didn't even watch the video?
No, I saw it was like fucking borderline gay shit, and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
It's just like a penis dancing and a dude in a thong.
Oh.
And he was like, "At Fred Rigg, this is art." And I was like, yeah, I liked it, and I said, nice, I've been proven wrong.
Oh, dude, I got caught up in a gay thing today too. I reposted the right?
Yeah.
For the second time. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down. And it got a little bit of traction, but a gay dude was like, or no, not a gay dude. Clay Ivy. My bad, Clay. I know you're watching this. Hopefully you've gotten this far. But
he doesn't watch all the way through.
I don't know. If you do, Clay, I appreciate it. If you don't, whatever. We'll see if you do. Yeah.
You're cool.
But Clay Ivy was like
awesome guy.
Clay Ivy was like, don't tread on Mike. And then under it, I commented, or do, I don't give a fuck. Not meaning like, ooh, tread on me. Just meaning like, like.
No, I get what you.
Kind of satirical to just be like.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I got what you're saying.
And then some fucking queer chimed in and was like, ooh, so you like it kinky? And I was like, no, not that at all. So that was my little.
And he was like, well, then how do you like it? You're like, wait a second, what have I got myself into?
What have I done?
I shouldn't have responded at all.
Oh, mama, comfort me. It's all IRA songs.
Yep.
This podcast is Johnny Walker Blue Label studying IRA. Bashes the gays and the blacks every single chance.
Trying to bring up the fact that you have heart problems
and then never get
going away from it.
I do be thinking my heart's gonna fucking. I was like, we were talking about this earlier, and I was like, yeah, I have heart problems, and then you were like,
I was like, I don't 100% relate to you, but that must suck.
You're like, I 100% relate to you, but I don't have heart problems. And I was like, well, how the fuck do you?
No, I said it sucked. I feel for you. I sympathize. Dude, but it's just not the problem that I have, so I don't really care.
My heart will, and if my parents see this, they're going to immediately be like, I think they're off the podcast train, but if they see this, they're going to be like, go to the doctor immediately. But you got to die somehow.
You have a little bit of palpitation.
Yeah, like every once in a while, it'll be like, I'll feel it like stop. And then it'll be like, oh, fuck, the heart stopped. And then it'll just be like, and so that scares me.
During like a thing, or is it just
no, it's always when I'm like just chilling.
Your heart's like, you need to freaking work.
Yeah, probably. It's like, hey, resting heart rate is 120, you fat fuck.
Yeah. You're just pushing all the anxiety down. And it's like, hey, we're sleeping through.
You ever get those eye twitches? Like the eyelid twitch?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I get those so much because I don't sleep and I have heart problems, but apparently they're from stress, and I've been getting those bitches all the time. Oh. Which is also, they say if it persists, it could be a brain tumor, but I'm not a Gen Z, diagnose myself with shit, so my heart's fine and my brain's okay.
It's
just my goddamn eyelid.
The symptoms.
Yeah.
I've done the research to be like, I probably have this, but I'm cool, so it can't affect me.
No, I'm not a pussy, is what it is.
Pussy.
The thing is, I say that, and then if my parents were to hear about this, they'd immediately be like, go to the doctor.
We will pay for it.
Yeah, like go to the doctor. Like I lived my whole life on like, my parents were tough on me, and they were to an extent, but in other extents, they were like such babied the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Just baby. I'll be the first.
You very much have only child energy, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because as much as I talk about, no, it's like it's just like you didn't make yourself not have siblings in the house.
What I did.
Have siblings.
No, I didn't have siblings in the house. But...
what are you gonna say?
Is that a perfect example right there?
Yeah, right there. I know.
What do I do?
It's like just the fact that it's like you need to be the most comfortable like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very only child thing.
Well, also to be fair, I was not the most comfortable growing up. I was not.
Yeah, but I think you chose like what do you mean by that?
Like thermostat regulation working without my consent, like all of it was like now that I finally have like own domicile, I'm like
Autonomy.
I have bodily
Now that I live at my girlfriend's house.
now that I have a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label. Now that I live exclusively with my girlfriend and pay $900 a rent,
for a house that I don't even stay at.
just a place for me to chill during the day while she's at work.
Yeah.
My life is fucking sad. Not sad. It's honestly quite liberating.
It's
I'm sure
different.
people are jealous.
Yeah.
Not liberating. It's not liberating. I'm not going there with it. It's quite lackadaisical, I guess.
Yeah, I think there is a word for it.
My highest concern every day is like, oh, the people laugh at my new joke
Well,
that I took 20 seconds to write.
and think that it's the best thing.
Yeah, that I put no effort into.
And then I go, why the fuck? Why am I even here?
This is stupid.
God,
Open mics are a fucking waste of
I'm
time.
above everyone else.
Yeah, I think I have like
Even being here's brought me down a level.
was I talking to you about this? It's like, I'm so sorry. Was I talking to you about this where I'm like, sometimes I'll sit and I'll be like, because we're surrounded by a lot of delusional people, and I'll sit and I'll be like, am I delusional?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, wait a second. A delusional person wouldn't question if they're delusional. But then I'm like, I'm also not delusional enough, but also delusional enough to be like, have that thought in my mind, so then I don't think I'm delusional. Do you see like the circle it's creating? Yeah.
I'm not. You can't be crazy if you think you're crazy.
But then again, maybe
I'm aware that
I'm
this
sane
action
enough.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Maybe I'm also sane enough and I haven't slipped into my psychosis far enough that I'm just thinking I'm not crazy to convince myself that I'm not crazy.
Exactly.
If that's the right logical loop to...
And then you're just going down the fucking rabbit hole of yourself.
Yes. That's like, what keeps me up at night? That kind of shit. And TikTok reels. But
Mostly TikTok reels.
but every once in a while I'll turn them off and be like, man, I've done nothing.
Just sit in the voice and I go, can't do this anymore. More TikTok.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, let's get through that.
Fuck, am I crazy? I don't know if I'm crazy or not.
Let's go watch another hour of reels that are only in Spanish.
Italian.
No. Dude, I had like maybe 2 hours on the phone the other day that were just exclusively Spanish. Didn't understand them. Didn't understand a word that was happening, but I was still watching.
This is better than me thinking about myself.
Yeah, or writing a good joke for
This is
once.
so much better than internalizing what's going on in my life right now.
Yeah.
How's the job hunt going? You told me 2 days ago you're getting a job this week.
I had the lady apply for a bunch of jobs for me, so I've taken zero accountability.
I'm excited about that, but she's pretty excited about it.
She does.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god.
Uh,
Yes, whatever I can do to get you.
Am I a fucking loser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
100%.
think I needed to hear that.
Yeah,
I was hoping you were gonna say no, but
No.
okay.
No. Have you listened to what we've just said?
Yeah, I'm kind of a fucking.
You go from place to place and just hang out.
And then I'm just like, I'm kind of the man.
Hey, you know what? I'm also a loser though. I'm in the same places as you most of the time. The only time
Misery
I'm
loves
not with
company.
you- Yeah. One time I'm not with you is when I'm working my job, where
Then
I
I
just
got you.
complain that I don't get up enough,
Yeah.
and I hate myself because I'm like not doing the thing, and then I get a chance, and I'm like, do I even
Aren't
have
we the
7
problem?
minutes? Yeah.
You think we're the problem?
I watched a lot of Scientology last night, and that's how people get into it. Is it's like you need to internalize these things that are wrong with you, and push them out, and you will feel freer.
So are you saying Scientology's good? Or
In
we're
the beginning
Scientologists?
steps, yes. No, we should get into the first steps.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Dude,
that.
it's only 50
Sounds like you're
hours.
trying to convince me. I'm not being a Scientologist.
Hey,
I'll
a
believe it.
lot of famous people come from the tree. You know they had fucking slave camps? Scientology?
I believe it. You know who else was a fucking wild boy? Cesar Chavez.
Oh yeah, he's been in.
Kind of a bad guy.
See, heard a lot of Cesar Chavez from the other angle. Did you see so were your people being like Joe Rogan's right for talking all this shit about Cesar Chavez?
Oh, I haven't heard it from Joe.
my I'll go.
I heard it on Instagram Reels.
Yeah, mine are. Come on, where do I see anything?
Okay, that's true.
It's also where I got my shit from. But it's like a bunch of liberal guys being like, I used to love Joe Rogan. But then he started to talk about how
Shit,
can't
I
wear a
didn't
Cesar
like.
Chavez shirt.
Oh no, you're thinking Che Guevara.
Oh yeah.
You are. That's a Cuban dictator.
Yeah.
He got Cuban literacy rates up to like 90% because he
Cesar
killed
Chavez
the
the
people.
dog guy? Who's the dog guy?
I think he might have had dogs. I don't know. He was a big like workers' rights advocate, kind of, but not really. Because like He was
Oh,
anti-union.
The Phoenix guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I read a
And he
thing
would
about
beat
him.
people with chains and shit. No, I read a thing, or not read. I did not fucking.
I
Yeah, let's be
actually read,
clear.
I actually read about
I didn't read. I watched an
like,
Instagram
on the
reel.
pamphlet.
He was tied in with this cult, and he like was in this cult for a while, and he like studied how it worked, and then he implemented it with his people, and like uh a lot of these people were paying to be a part of like his union, but it wasn't a union when he was like making a bunch of housing developments here in Phoenix or Tucson or somewhere. And then he would only hire those people, non-union people that were like in his union. And then if you didn't pay your dues, he would get pissed off at you. And then he was using all their dues to like fucking deal with his legal troubles. And his legal troubles were that a few people tried to leave his union and they just mysteriously died. So there was an ending to that, but I can't remember what it was based on the 30 seconds of video I watched.
Chavez wasn't as great as he.
Apparently, I don't know. I
That
watched
guy's got
30
high
seconds.
schools. That guy's got high schools in South Phoenix named after him.
Yeah, and streets, dude. Crazy that Martin Luther King Boulevard and then Cesar Chavez. Not saying anything there, but they're both in South Phoenix and they're right back to back.
Dude, Martin Luther King Boulevard is always in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, and
Everywhere it is.
well, I mean, what's the new parts of the city aren't good, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
some
don't
of
know,
the
I think
new
it is
parts.
ironic though, you know. The Martin Luther King Ave in Anchorage, not a good
Really?
area. Yeah, but we have
Who hangs out there?
people that dreamers.
Dreaming. Anchor babies?
No,
Isn't that the more PC term for anchor babies? No,
no.
dreamers.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Good work. Good pull. I think Cesar Chavez though also is the dog trainer. He had a show on like PBS
No,
or
it's
something.
like Hugo Chavez.
No, that's clothing.
Okay, you might be right. I don't know. I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger underwear. I think. Calvin Klein. My bad.
Calvin Klein.
What,
CK.
Who's the? Is it Cesar Chavez?
I think it is Cesar Chavez. It's the dog trainer.
He
But
just beats the dogs with chains.
no,
That's what Cesar Chavez did to the Mexicans, dude.
I don't think it was that. But these camps, that Scientology camps, these guys were like put in a fucking dungeon enough to like,
Rot.
yeah, pretty much. And then they got beat up. The head of Scientology would go in there, just beat the fuck out of them.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No. L. Ron Hubbard was dead at this point. It
Oh,
was
okay.
the new guy. I can't remember his name.
L. Ron Hubbard too.
But then, yes, actually.
Very high thetan levels, I hear.
But then they, some of the guys, like after that experience, left. They were like, we can't do this anymore.
Uh-huh.
And their wives were with them in the dungeons. And then their wives divorced them, but went on a smear campaign to all, like, went on Anderson Cooper and smear campaign them.
Like pro.
Pro Scientology, yeah. They all got divorced. All 4 ex-wives.
Damn, that's
All 4
dedication.
left, all the wives stayed.
There's a thing to be learned there.
Yeah,
Where we at?
38. So we're.
I am about probably right in there. Well,
I got nothing
good?
else. Yeah.
you gonna have fun at your little birthday bash tonight? Spend a bunch of money.
Oh, I'm gonna get like an appetizer.
What if they make you pay for
it? Sandwich. I won't. They go, Fred, you're actually gonna foot this bill.
Yeah.
I go,
That's the only reason we invited you.
yeah. Come on, you have money, right? You're a famous comedian.
You're famous, yeah.
God, I hate that shit, dude. When like you're like hanging out with like your friends outside of comedy, and they talk like
You're making it.
Yeah, Ryan, you're doing
I see
really
your
good,
clips,
aren't you?
dude. You're killing it. You have 3,000 views.
And you're like,
Someone the other day, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, Fred was killing it with his clips the other day. And I was like, what?
yeah, what are you talking about?
And they were like, yeah, he had like 4,000 views. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Do you fucking know what mine are?
Yeah, basically.
You fucking looked at mine's right now?
No, I'm a loser. We forget.
Still a loser. You're not getting paid 15 cents a view.
I may be a loser, but you know what I definitely am too? A studier. Okay? I think that's it right there.
Yeah. He studies.
Study
Blue
up.
Walker.
Study up, boys.
Johnny Walker, Blue Lake.
For the war room only. Later. Episode 39.
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why? I studied, bro. Oh shit, this guy's paying attention.